Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, easy pickings there.
And he welcomes it in.
Real chance!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Tries a shot! Missed by a fraction. Plays a sharp little ball here. Murphy running with the ball. Gordon, he's being urged to...
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's quick to get it clear again. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Chow makes the interception.
Oh, delightful ball.
Vicario claims comfortably.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Solanke is onto this. João Palhinha.
Danger averted for now. Out of play for a throw.
Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Tottenham still without a single shot on target. That's a nicely weighted...
And the shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Tottenham couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? Joelinton. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Vicario punts it upfield. Good ball, good take. Aims beyond the decent chance!
And he's straight offside.
And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And he's done it! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until
After
too late.
28 minutes is number 27.
Newcastle have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open... Chance!
Joelinton. Xiao, Tonali, Botman. He is through here. Threads one in. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maddison was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kudus. Jacob Murphy. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Oh, what a mistake!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Kolomouani. Maddison! Maddison! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross to the back post. He's had a shot! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Drives it in. Pope claims it. Safe hands. Nicely weighted ball. He won't be happy with that one. Udogi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Palhinha. And it's Maddison. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Shawlinton. Jacob Murphy. Shawlinton. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Crosses it in here. Up he goes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Xiao picks it up from the goal kick. Bissouma. Oh, well played, well played. Pedro Porro. Maddison elects to cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's on it, can he get away? That's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. He's got away. He's found some space. Udogi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passes short and sharp, looking for the run, and he's found the... Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Murphy. Murphy's cross. Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Palinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Maddison powering forward here. And here's Solanke, and here's Colomwani. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 8. Bissouma. Coming on the field. Number 21.
No way through.
Kulusevski. Number 29.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 20.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Number 24.
João Palinha.
Number 7.
And it's Simons. Tottenham need to make something happen here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kulusevski. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played with finesse. And he's there to clear it.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Punched away. Newcastle are looking to go forward now.
3 minutes added time.
That pass isn't the best. That's
That's a lovely, neat pass. Deep into stoppage time. Simons. Chance, sure! That's another chance!
Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Tottenham complete their comeback, and now they own...
Shot a goal! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Tottenham conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Kolumuani. And that pass just didn't quite work.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a searching pass. Solanke might just make this. Kulusevski. Kolumuani receives it in a good position here. Xavi Simons unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kulusevski.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Tottenham are making a change now. Tottenham go into the lead.
Number 14.
Willock showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Solanke. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Solanke. Extra time reaches half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That looks a cracking ball. Burn. Willock. Nicely spread. Can he get it through? Xavi Simons. That's good running with the ball. Sarr. Now it's Kolumuani. Simons. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tottenham moments now away from seeing this one out. Kolomuani, Kulusevski.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No luck with that dink over the top. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! In he goes again. Elanga. And time is up. Tottenham have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by...
Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Terrific header! They've scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now it's João Pedro. Chelsea finding their passes. Great, there's the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Chelsea. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Spread it left. Garnacho has it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He won't be happy with that one.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
No way through. And the counter is on. Koopmeiners. And it's McKennie. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Palmer. Aims beyond the defence. Koopmeiners.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
João Mario receives it in a wide position. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's green grass ahead of him. David! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we have our very first corner. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
James crosses. Cleared without hesitation. Vlahovic. Now it's Openda. And the pass is intercepted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's McKennie. David! Oh, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Vlahovic, and the shot's on here. Decent chance! And that has been clubbed away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Vlahovic. This looks promising. And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Fernandez. Garnacho. Locatelli. Now it's David. Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. Fernandez. And it's James. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Garnacho. Caicedo. It's a pretty loose pass. McKennie strokes it back. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Chelsea can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Di Gregorio breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Adebayo spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Openda. He's a sharp little ball here. Koopmeiners gets into a good position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's done very well to take that back. João Mario, and it's Koopmeiners. Knocks it into space, and that's out of reach. Somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. João Mario. McKennie.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. That pass has been well intercepted. That has not gone well. Oh, just skips past his man. Garnacho. Oh, well played. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Vlahovic goes steaming. Vlahovic has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 27. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Pass is just off target. João Pedro with 2 goals already to his name.
McKennie! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
McKennie.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 8, numero 30, numero 3.
Cleared away.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
And
19,
now a sudden chance to counter.
7, il numero 10, il numero
The most
4.
accurate pass.
Cambio di giocatori.
Cambiasso. Conceição. Vlahovic. Openda. That's a...
Goes for a shot!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Openda is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Backward it goes.
He's having a go!
Loose, and it's come back out to him. And it's Kostic. And that is expertly dealt with. Great vision.
Shoots!
That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Thuram. And here's Vlahovic. Picked out, big chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fernandez really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Cambiasso cuts it out. Thuram. He's on it. Can he get away? Vlahovic. Passing is crisp. Real chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Goes for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gonzalo Ramos. Is there any support? He might not need it. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's a fine ball.
Great chance! He scores!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Après 18 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe! Pinged towards the front line. Nuno Mendes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kvaratskhelia. Now João Neves. And it's Ruiz. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. And he's found a way past.
There's the shot! It's in!
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
But après 24 minutes de jeu par...
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
Tries a shot!
taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Après 29 minutes de jeu par...
Still trying to make a game of this. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! No mistake! They're back within reach! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Pass is just off target. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That'll be a throw. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Dembele. It's a searching pass. Over to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Plays it through, and that's aimed in. There's the header! Off the post! That's a decent clearance. Mendes has created one goal already. Mbappe, out to the right. Hoisted in, and it's hoisted clear. Picked out brilliantly, gets the shot away, and yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gets a good foot in there. Vitinha. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tries to get it clear. Looking to play him in. Big chance! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Foot in. And it's Mendes.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. And he welcomes it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! It's run loose. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. This is Dembele. Dembele! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bellingham gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tacho wins the duel this time. Gonzalo Ramos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! He should have put that one away.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
51.
time for changes
Le
on
numéro
both
5.
sides, actually.
Le numéro 10. Le numéro 87. Le numéro
Now it's
17.
Ramos.
À leur place,
Now it's
le
Barcola.
numéro 6. Le numéro 4.
Brahim
le numéro
Diaz.
29. Le numéro 33.
He's a
Le
sharp
numéro
little ball
14.
here.
Changement en cours.
Beraldo. And it's Zaire Emery. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Rudiger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga! In for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. And what a climax we have here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Four added minutes on the board. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that's superb. Oh, good-looking ball. Doué. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Judge, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's forced to go back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, played right into his path. Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Goal! After 13
Manchester
minutes,
United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marmouche, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely shaped ball. Doku. First quarter of an hour gone. Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Mainu. Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn this...
There's the shot! Doku goes direct. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Casemiro. And that's gone loose. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Savinho. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Haaland. Real chance! They've done it! And they're back in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mainu. Steamy. Sesko! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So all square, and not for the first time. Marmouche! Lisandro Martinez gets it clear. Marmouche. Played into space out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Shaw is... And again! And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. It's a good run down the right. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now this could be a chance. Reinders. Doku. It's a searching pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! No way through. Over to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Incoming delivery. And that has been cleared. He has a look up. Casemiro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Reinders does well to get it back. Marmoush with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. Great ball and he's in here. Shot could be... Can he finish? It's there! And again they hit the front. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
And it's half-time here. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. Savinho. Foden is onto this. Savinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, what has happened here? Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Šeško. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Number 10.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from
Bruno Fernandes! Casemiro! No, not the best of headers.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
Chance! And it's in! And they've got got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
Bruno Fernandes.
Shaw. Number 30.
Manchester United
Cheshire.
perhaps contemplating their
Number
next change here.
37.
Well, you can only
Maybe.
assume that the manager's
Coming on
got
the
those
field.
substitutions on his
Number
mind.
13. Number
De Ligt
11.
gets over and
Jansen.
intercepts.
Number 25. Ugarte.
Lovely, now
Substitution.
then. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Xerxes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias cuts it out. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 2, Diogo Dallo. Coming on the field.
Oh, that's
Number
well spotted.
5, Maguire. Number 3, Masraoui.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Substitution in progress.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Ugarte. Cherki. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking for a runner. That looks a good ball through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's running through, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And again, the keeper stands strong. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely weighted ball. Marmouche. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we're done. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Looking for the run. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found some... and he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United take the lead. Baresi. Pelé. Closing in on goal. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked. And it's De Bruyne. Beckham. Now it's Pelé. Stood up well to him there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide, looking for options for movement. Neymar with a beautifully timed run. Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a really well-measured ball. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he's denied!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. And this is Dembele. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. Makaleli.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Rooney. And here's Dembele.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Pele. And this is Dembele. Yamal. And he was alert to it.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide.
2 added minutes
Yamal
has been
Here's
indicated.
one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Petit. Beckham.
Oh, that's superb.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rooney. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. De Bruyne is onto this. Neymar. Now it's Dembele. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rooney, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's bustling through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on. De Ligt clears. And claimed it back swiftly. Baresi. Neymar. And here's Dembele. And they're quick to press. And this is Pele. Played out towards the right wing. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Dembele! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Now who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Dembele. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good play on the left-hand side here. Scholes with the cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Big chance! What and a chance! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's a searching pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Pele. Cleared without complication.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball
time.
has to get to the other end much faster.
Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Neymar! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Serginho clears it away. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both.